Good morning. I know since the coronavirus has forced a lot of us to telecommute, a lot of our meetings now are going to have to be done virtually. So that's the purpose of this video, is to introduce and provide instruction on how to use Google Hangouts Meet. So I have our Google Calendar up here. That doesn't change. You'll still use the same calendar. For today, I have a demo meeting listed, and obviously that title will change depending on what meeting you're having. I'm going to go over two methods today. One of them is joining a meeting that has already been created. That'll be the first one. And then the second one will be creating a new meeting. So I'm going to click on the meeting that's already been scheduled. It's demo meeting. And once I do that, this little mini window is going to pop up. You've probably all seen that before. That's nothing new. But on the top here, it says Join Hangouts Meet. And that's what you're going to want to use if you are using a laptop or desktop computer. You can join via a smartphone. If you do click that link with the smartphone, it's going to prompt you to download the app. The logo looks the same. It's a little quotation bubble with a video camera in it. You will have to download the app. You'll need your iTunes password, so please know that. If not, you can reset it. If you're not presenting any visual information, you can join by phone. If you just click the Join by Phone link right here, it will call the meeting, and you can join that way. You just won't be able to see anybody. They won't be able to see you. So it'll just be the phone. So today we're going to join Hangouts Meet so people can see and hear us. So I'm going to click that link. So this window that pops up, this is think of this as your lobby. This won't actually be the meeting. This will just help you get prepped for the meeting. So when you're in here, the first thing that comes up will be a window asking you to allow the microphone. So you want to click allow. The next one that pops up will be for the video. So you want to click allow on that. Once you do that, the video window will pop up here. And at the bottom, you have two options to mute your microphone and turn off your video. If it's a larger meeting, I would suggest turning that off right away, just so the presenter can still talk to people, etc. For smaller meetings, I wouldn't worry too much about that. You can leave that unchecked. If you don't want people to see you, you can go ahead and turn the video off like that. I would recommend leaving that on if you are presenting, because if you turn that off, people will not be able to see your screen. If your computer does not have a microphone, which is the case with most desktop computers, you have this option here at the bottom, Join and Use Phone for Audio. What that's going to do is allow your cell phone microphone to be used as a microphone. There isn't a workaround for video, so if you do not have a webcam, people won't be able to see you. So I'd recommend using a laptop, or you could go the smartphone route. It's a little easier to use a laptop. So I'm going to join now. I believe Kathleen is waiting for us. Hey! So the more people you have in this chat window, the more little boxes will show up, more people's video screens. At the very bottom here, you'll have your meeting title, and it will say meeting details. If you click on that, it'll bring up some basic info. Part of the key to this is the attachments section. So when I go over setting up the meeting, you'll be able to preload attachments into here if you need something for everyone to see. If you don't need everyone to have a copy, but you still want people to follow along, the nice thing to do is for the presenter to turn on the Present Now option, and that's down here in the bottom right. So then Kathleen's going to do that for us. So now anything on Kathleen's screen will show up to us. So if you're giving a presentation, you can hit the Present Now button and everyone can see that. If you can always do both. You can share the attachment and people go to presenter view for people to see. That way they can kind of follow along with you as you read. And then when they're done, they can disable or click Stop Presenting right there. And that is more or less the basic function. You still have your mute your microphone down here. You can leave the call in the center, the little red phone, or you can turn off your camera just like you can in the lobby. So that's it for joining a meeting. I think Kathleen can hang up now. Thank you, Kathleen.
Hi, guys.
So one thing I did forget to mention, up here in the upper right here in the middle, you have a chat window. So you can click on that and you can send messages to people. That's kind of nice if someone's presenting and you want to talk back and forth without enabling your microphone. That can prevent the presenter from being distracted. To close it, you can just click on the chat of yourself, or the video feed of yourself, sorry. And then the next thing, the little person icon, that will show you who is all in the meeting. And then the little, as you can see as I speak, the little microphone, the little sound wave enables, that kind of lets people know your microphone is working. So that's it for joining a meeting. I'm going to leave the call. So now I'm going to go over making a meeting. So I'm going to go back to my Google Calendar, and then up at the top here, I'm going to hit Create. And I'm going to give my meeting a title. We're going to call it Demo Meeting 2. And this is where you'll set up your meeting. It's the same as if you were inviting people to a face-to-face meeting. As you put in your details, so we can invite Kathleen back if you wanted to. This will kind of show me her schedule when I put her name in, but we'll worry about that later. Set your time just like normal. You're not going to add a room because it's a virtual meeting. You don't need to add a location. In this basic window, it will automatically apply Join Hangouts Meet, which is nice. Down here, you can add a description to the meeting. This might be a nice place to remind people that it is a virtual meeting and to join the Hangouts Meet. If you do want to attach a file, you need to go into More Options. Down here at the very bottom, you can add your description. If you added it earlier, it'll pop up here. This little paperclip will let you add attachments, and that's kind of anything in here will show up in that attachment section that I went over previously. So let's say I wanted to attach my communications plan. So that shows up here now. Sometimes the Hangouts Meet does not show up. It'll say conference options or something along those lines. And you'll have to go in and click on the drop down and choose Join Hangouts Meet. So Kathleen got invited, so I can save that. You can send everyone a notification, which I do recommend. I'm not going to send it this time, so she doesn't rejoin. So down here again, there's Demo Meeting 2. And the same window pops up as I did the first time. Whatever attachments I attached show up down here. People can click on this before they join and download it. And same options, join by phone, join Hangouts Meet. I'm going to choose that option again. And it's going to bring me back to that same lobby. I'm going to allow my microphone and allow my video. And there is my video dialog. Mic's working. You can see the sound waves. Again, mute microphone, mute video. If I do not have a microphone, I can click join, use the phone for audio. You'll put your phone number in. It will call you from, lately they've been using a New York number. So if you see that, answer it, and that's how you use your phone microphone for your audio. I won't call it, then you'll click, just know that's where you click it, call me to join. I'm going to close that, and then I'm going to click join now. And I am back into the meeting. As you can see down here again, meeting title. I can click that, brings up the basic information, and then attachments, and that's where whatever documents I attached in the creation of the meeting will show up. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'll also be working remotely, and I'm happy to do one-on-one training if any questions come up. Have a good day.